Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the UCLA Bruins offense will come out first. Release by the QB. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit, but when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third down, touchdown.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
You do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gives it to the back on the draw. He breaks a tackle. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people
intercepted in the first drive in from the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the ground with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Woods. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Hawkeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Reads it, fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown, Iowa! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl, perfect weather conditions, with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Slithers into space. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They punt it away on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Hawkeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
To the air on first down. Working that left side now. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll pull it down and run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. Snags it on the right. Off to the races. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Another first down.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They're working that left side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down. They're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And the route is on.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He might want another play. Going right to work up top. Rush is on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's caught. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Touchdown, Iowa! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Got his man to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Bruins line up to punt it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got the first down and more. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Forced out of the pocket. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,